Next week changes everything. After 21 years, I'm officially going all in on Heartland Reptiles. Next week, I'm going full time with Heartland Reptiles, and there's been a massive amount of preparation going on behind the scenes. And this week has basically been the calm before everything gets crazy. We just passed 500 subscribers. Actually, we passed 540 subscribers as of filming this, which is absolutely crazy to me in the short time that I've really actually been putting out consistent content. What's even crazier is 80% of the watch time hours that Eve, myself, and the others are all getting is from people that aren't subscribed, which is great news because that means that the content is reaching new people that weren't aware of myself or Heartland or any of that prior. So that's great. I'm very appreciative. Those of you that aren't subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe notification bell because there is a lot of new things coming in the very near future. I did want to give a little update on Eve and the animals. All the girls, Eve, Elowen, Basil, that laid eggs are back on food. Appetite is definitely back. Eve is, as I've mentioned before, my social butterfly. And when I went to get her out for this video, she came to the glass ready to go. And by ready to go, I mean she was hoping for some food. So appetites are back. Everybody's looking great. Getting some good body tone back on these girls. So couldn't be happier with how they're doing. The eggs, I'll throw an overlay. The eggs are developing well, showing strong veins, and looking healthy. So they're doing everything that we would hope to see in a healthy clutch of eggs. So all the animals are doing wonderful, happy, healthy, which makes me happy and makes me mentally healthy, knowing that all my animals are doing well. But as as we go here, Eve obviously is feeling a little bit like a show off, wanting to show off her pretty colors. So I hope that the sunlight's showing her in a good manner that you all can see. But you know, snakes do what snakes do, so can only control so much. And frankly, I'd like to just give her free roam and let her explore and check things out as she pleases. So. But yeah. So like the video is really mainly about is this is the calm before the storm. This past week or two especially, trying to do all the prep work I can without having, you know, all of the time throughout the days to actually do work. There's only so much you can do as far as planning, you know, trying to get, you know, efficient layouts set up for manufacturing, and so much you can do with design work on a computer before you've gotten to the point where you actually just have to start making the parts. So we're making good progress. I'm very excited to hit the ground running tomorrow and really get into making all of the enclosures, the new stuff, the existing. Went out and got all the tools that I need. We got an electric rivet gun. Anybody that's hand popped rivets knows that it will tire you out very quickly if you're doing it with just a hand tool. So doing some stuff to increase my efficiency and be able to work faster and better. There's been a lot going on just mentally, obviously, with this new endeavor. It's obviously a scary one, frankly. I'm walking away from, for lack of a better term, a guaranteed paycheck for potentially no money. So there's been a lot of, you know, planning and preparation and making sure that everything's in line and in order, so that I can provide enclosures that are, you know, as competitive as possible as in pricing, but still recognizing, you know, the ultimate high quality, which is the real main goal, is the highest quality enclosures that I can provide to people. So what we have, coming up is obviously going to be building the enclosures that are already purchased. I think I have something like 16 or 18 chondro enclosures that I need to get made. Uh, Need to get some universal rocks enclosures made so that I have those ready for the June Tinley show. I'm really excited to get those going and start working with the universal rocks. I was speaking briefly with Stuart again over at Universal Rocks to make sure that I was approaching the installation in the best manner possible for their product, and making sure the integration goes smoothly into my product. Just really excited about being able to take that on. Uh, Eve is by no means a big girl, but after a while of holding her with your arms extended, she gets a little bit heavy. But then, from there, I'm excited to hopefully be able to find and take on some bigger projects. For ever since I started this, I wanted to be able to, build big walk-in enclosures and stuff like that. So there's been some preparation and planning of, how can I approach bigger stuff in a more, frankly, cost-effective manner that makes it, at a more approachable price point for those that are just hobbyists. There's a lot of people that might just have one or two animals and they want it to have a big, beautiful display enclosure, and I'm all for it. I would love nothing more than to be able to fill those, those requests. I love doing the custom stuff. I love working with people to figure out what works best for them, their space, and their animal. So gonna work on some designs and stuff like that to try and keep that side moving as well. Um, but for now, we don't have any, walk-in style enclosures lined up. But hopefully, I'll be able to find somebody. Maybe I've been playing with the idea of trying to do a little bit more for my local zoo. See if I can help them out. I do need your all's help with something. With the upcoming videos and stuff like that, I plan to show some of the detail of how I manufacture the enclosures. Frankly, typically those videos don't perform all that well, and it's not all about, how does the video perform, but it does matter to some degree as I'm trying to grow the channel. So what I need from you all is if you can tell me if you're interested in that kind of stuff or not. And you're not going to hurt my feelings if it doesn't interest you, that's okay. If it doesn't really interest people, I'll keep it very surface level and just kind of show some updates. But if people actually do enjoy the more in-depth build process, I'm more than happy to make content on that and videos and stuff like that. And my thought is if there's people out there building their own stuff, maybe some of the things that I do and have learned over 21 years in metal fabrication could help somebody else who's building their own enclosure. I don't believe in trying to keep a monopoly on information and knowledge, so I am more than happy to help people DIY their own enclosures and stuff like that. As long as we're helping animals and keepers, I'm all in and I'm here for it. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of this week. I wanted to get beautiful Miss Eve out, let her get some natural sunlight. Happy Sunday, everybody. Next week, we go to work.